the basic idea is in the beginning, it's the basic idea is that she's doing something or presenting something, okay? And then there's the black and red vehicle with naked girls dancing, whatever. That's a distraction. So again, we have distractions, and then she has Rebisar on the cell phone, and keeping the attention there. In other words, the cell phone represents communication, of course. So it represents, intent and whatever. And then she's going through all this stuff. Okay, all this stuff down into the mud, into all these things and what have you. So she's getting this experience showing her the difference from her attention to all this. But at the same time, she needs all this experience. Okay, good, bad, or indifferent. She also needs the experience so she can see the difference between the focus and recognizing it. So yeah, it's like the idea is that yes, we can have our attention on Rebisar, and this is good. But at the same time, you need to recognize, okay, that position so that you can utilize that as a comparison to what you're going through as to what you do not need. That's where it becomes a little complicated. So this is where when we're looking at the world, and the world is all confused and nutty and how it is, it's because they don't have the recognition with a real comparison to what they're doing. If they did, then they would see the difference. But all they have is things they've created and ideas they've created, like the gods and the business world and whatever they've created. They've only got these things to compare to each other, nothing true and real that is recognized. So she has the connection there, but she's going through all this experience and distractions and whatever. Her husband's there and it's like, get out of this place. We don't want to do this because it's all distractions. Okay. And we get this too as we're presenting this to the world. She has she has the focus there, but it is the recognition that's important. That's what's always important. And that takes quite a while and a lot of experience. That's where it has taken us thousands of lifetimes to get here to just start this. We've been through a whole heck of a lot. Now that we're here, okay, yeah, we have a lot to go through. And it's not just, oh, I read the books, now I know what it is. No, you don't. You have no idea what it is. It's always what you don't know. See, we've been taught that, okay, we read this, we hear this, we went to school, we got our degree. Oh, now I know something. Guess what? It's what you don't know. That's what's real, not what you know. Yeah, but you haven't been taught that. You've been taught to think that you know something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And guess what? That's not it. That's not what life is. So,
Mhm.
yes, she has the focus. This is very important, and that's good. That's a step. But you
Mhm.
have to work on, and you have to get to the point where you start recognizing what does that mean realistically, and then to eventually see it and be it, just like the isness life is itself.
Yeah.
And the important part is that, and this is what most people don't get. They're thinking in creation terms. They're thinking, oh, God created this and God is creating, and is God smarter than us? And whatever ideas they have. But we know that life already is. This is the isness. It's already complete. We don't have to create anything. We just simply recognize, our position with it, and are we willing to take part and be, in that position? You see, that is a decision that has to be made. Yeah. So she's got the connection. So in the meantime, yeah, she's going to go through all this funny stuff and down the steps into the mud and whatever, with her feet into the physical, because it affects the physical too. It affects all the bodies, and it's all okay. And it's good and bad and death and salvation and all these ideas that we have. We go through these things until we recognize and can compare the difference with our real awareness and with what all like this. But that's huge. So again, we're in kindergarten here with the kids and we're going through it, but it's okay. We'll lead them through. Those that stick around, you see, and we've seen people come and go. They don't want to keep going. They just think, oh, okay, I already know it. This is nothing. Fine, okay. But we keep going, don't we? Yes. A long time ago, there was a movie called The Never Ending Story. And so our focus is the endlessness all life is. Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
not about
Yeah.
authorities or absolutes. It's
Yeah.
about an endlessness. And that's the freeness to where when we just let go, we're in this endlessness. And yeah, we do things now that make sense. We learn, what makes sense, and we're okay. And we're with each other. And that's the fun part. Just like when we were kids playing with each other, it's the fun part, isn't it? This is the real fountain of youth that people are looking for. It's in your awareness, not in the physical body. You don't have to freeze yourself for 10,000 years. No, it's in your awareness. Yeah. You, 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 you.